Hey guys, Tice Tech back with another video, and today I will be playing Minecraft, but every time I get a victory in Fireball 5 Royale, I will upgrade my GPU. And so yeah.
Alright, to install any of those GPUs, we're going to have to first take out this thing right here. So let's get some unscrewing happening. Alrighty, it's out with the old. Oh my gosh, sketchy. Put that to the side. And in with the new. Let's just do a little quick side comparison. This ought to be funny. Alright, so this right here, let me get it oriented correctly, is my GPU. This right here is my very first GPU. Doesn't even have all the PCI pins. This is so stupid. This thing is like the size, the board is like the size of one of the fans on here. So since this is a small bracket, I'm actually gonna have to take off the little bracket piece and just put it in without a bracket because it's not gonna fit. So let me do that real quick. And in with the new, or actually the older. Let's just gotta try to get that lined up. I think it looks so stupid. This is the most, dude, you can't even see the GPU because the tower cooler is so big. Speaking of the tower cooler, this case is nasty and disgusting and crusty, musty, dusty, so I'm gonna go clean it out because it's horrid. I'll be right back. Alright, the GT710 is installed. I'm trying to install the drivers right now. I already pre-downloaded all the drivers I'm gonna need, so this is the one for the GT710 that I'm running right now. This is the one for the 1050, and then this is the one for my actual RX 6800. Let's check Task Manager to see if it already popped up. And nope, we have no GPU, so gotta wait for the driver to install, and then we can hopefully, if this thing can't even run 240 Hz, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, moment of truth. I don't know why it's being goofy like that. Check Task Manager. GPU, GT710.
If we look down here at the specs, we're looking at 192 cores, and 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM with a 20-watt TDP. That's crazy, and the clock speed goes up to 954 megahertz.
Please tell me I can do this. Please. No, this is so bad. It doesn't let me go up to doesn't let me go up to 244. 240, I mean, I can only do 144 because of how bad this GPU is. This was an unexpected issue. I did not expect this. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, moment of truth. This is running on the GT710, and I am not expecting much from it. Oh, I can already tell it's slow. Even on the menu screen. Whoa, 70 FPS with recording? Dang, that's not even that bad. Oh, okay, it's that bad. It's that bad. Alright, let's join up. I don't know how I'm supposed to win a game. Well, let's get some practice going. We're looking at about 115 FPS, so not the end of the world, I guess. That was an accident. Okay. Gotta get people to actually do the game. What? Why is this guy telebridging? What? Homie's telebridging. Holy crap! No. No. We gotta go for Infinity Bridge. This guy's literally telebridging on me. Heck nah. Alright, this is game number 1. Let's see it. Stinking telebridging. What the cheese? Why is homie like that? Oh my god, I should actually. Oh my gosh, no, this is up to a horrible start. Gotta go to mid now. The homie is literally telebridging on him. Okay, I will definitely take an Ender Pearl. What the heck? But yeah, we're looking at about 100 FPS. Not that bad. Oh. Okay. Just gotta get yellow. Just gotta get yellow. Is that... Oh my word. Is he seriously another telebridger? I swear to cheese if I see this man start tellying. We cannot let him get mid. Honestly, this is not that bad so far. I thought that I was going to immediately lose this game, but I feel like I have half of a chance. Except that that guy has good armor. No. Yes! Dude, first game! Oh my gosh, first game already won on a GT 710. Alright, well, since Minecraft is just Minecraft, let's run an actual GPU benchmark. For that, I have Furmark. We're going to run it at 1080p with OpenGL. Run benchmark. I'm just going to guess it's less than 60 if I just had to guess. First, let's check the temps. 40 Celsius, not that bad. FPS? 4. Wow, that's really bad. 4? I mean, I don't know, 1080p, I don't know what I was expecting. But 4? I don't remember what my GPU gets, but it's a lot more than that. I seriously have no clue what the 1050 is going to get. But that's the next one up. Okay, so yeah, you saw that first game. Like, that was surprising. Only with 100 FPS when I'm used to 240. Like, this was actually really not that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and uninstall the... GPU drivers. Okay, so... Okay, you literally looks like a Wi-Fi card. It's so tiny. Take this guy out. I'll get the bracket back on because I had to take it off. And we will slot in our first... This is the mid-range option. Well, not necessarily mid-range option, just the second option I have. Okay. Nice to hear that click. I'm going to screw it in, and then I'll let you know. Alright, we got the GTX 1050 installed. Not nearly as small, but still looks a little bit out of place with my massive air cooler. So, let's get it powered on and drivers installed, and let's check it out. Alright, we got it all booted up. Now let's install the drivers. So, you can just tell there's no graphics drivers because it's at 60 hertz and everything's kind of glitchy. There's like the windows being all weird. So, let's just install the drivers, and then I'm hoping and praying that I can get 240 hertz through the display port, because, oh my word, that'd be so dumb. Alrighty, let's see. I'm kind of scared. Let's check out... Okay, it shows up. Alright, we got the GTX 1050 from Zotac. We're looking at 640 cores, 200 gigabytes of GDDR5, with a boost clock of 1,455 megahertz. Let's see if we can find the TDP. With a 75 watt TDP, so this is as high as it'll go with the PCIe power, so it doesn't require any extra power. Settings, kind of scared, not gonna lie. Advanced display. I'm so scared to click on this. Yeah, 240.3 hertz. Oh yes. Okay, whoops, what the? Okay. Definitely at 240 hertz, we are cooking. I'm going to switch over to recording, and let's get some gameplay. Alrighty, here we are. At least we're at 240 hertz with the GTX 1050. Let's see. What are we looking at? Oh, wow. Whoa. 600 FPS in the lobby. Okay. This is while recording using the NVENC H.264. Okay, I think we're cooking. Let's check it out. Let's do some Firewall Fight Royale. All right, Pal 69, gotta go for him. gotta go for blue. Clean. Gotta go for red. Why is green still alive? Chat, I don't want to get too excited, but I think we might have this. Yeah, that took way too long because nobody was queuing. But let's go. Okay, so at least for Minecraft, this is a good GPU. Like, it's not bad FPS. I think the only reason I'm stuttering is because of recording. But yeah, now let's get into the traditional benchmarks.
Alright, so for Minecraft PvP while recording, not that bad. Might have to tune in some settings to get rid of that micro stuttering, but really not that bad. Now let's go back to our traditional benchmarks, and let's see if we can get more than 4 FPS this time. Exact same settings, hit NDP, OpenGL, run the benchmark. Okay, this is more like it. I can already tell that we're doing pretty well. Again, GPU temperatures, it's about 20 degrees hotter. Still looking not that bad. And FPS, we're getting about 10 times the FPS at 32 FPS. So I'll let this run, and then I'll show you the final score. But just overall, this is just so much more impressive. Alright, well that was pretty impressive. To state the obvious again, if you're coming from a GT 710, a GTX 1050 is an upgrade. Then again, a microwave would be an upgrade from a GT 710. So, let's get these drivers uninstalled, and then we can move on to the real show. Alright, let's take out the GTX 1050. Get a look at it one last time. Zotac 1050. Oh my gosh, Ben Van, you stupid. Hey, Zotac 1050. Not that bad. Honestly, would use for Minecraft. But now it's time for the real power. If we put this thing in, my electricity bill immediately goes up by 10x. Except it doesn't because I don't pay for the electricity. Shh. Alright. Gotta slot that in. This is the only one that requires external power. And it's the one where I literally use a sag bracket because it's so stinking big. You can tell how dusty my computer was when that sag bracket is dusty. Okay, that's embarrassing. Alright, got it screwed in. Got the power cables fully clicked in. You don't want to mess that up. 12 volt high power. Sorry, what? And now I just got to put this in, and then we'll boot it up. Alright, got the GPU slotted in, powered up. Why is it already at 240 hertz? What the heck? I thought I didn't have drivers. Yeah, there aren't drivers. How's it at 240 hertz? Okay, whatever. I'm not complaining. Let's get this going. Make sure to run the driver installer. Alrighty, got the real power show installed. Let's check task manager just to double check. Down here we got GPU. We are looking at an AMD Radeon RX 6800.
The Gigabyte RX 6800. This thing has 3,840 cores with 16 gigabytes of DDR6 memory, boost clock up to 2155 megahertz, and this thing's TDP is 250 watts.
Alright, after that yap session, let's check out settings. And, I wonder, am I going to get my full monitor support out of this? Let's see, advanced displays. 240 hertz, let's go! Boom, let's go. Okay, we are back in business, back to normal. Let's run some benchmarks.
Alright, here we are with the RX 6800. And let's see it. Alright. Looking at, honestly, pretty similar performance in the lobby, because that's going to be CPU bound. For Minecraft, honestly, it's going to be majority CPU bound. Actually, let's turn on motion blur again. Okay. Let's get into a game. Let's see. Q5 Fight Royale. Let's see if we can get some cheeseburgers. Again, I'm super washed and bad, but let's see it. This is game number 1. We're looking at about 1600 FPS, 1400 FPS. Settings have not changed across GPUs. This guy is laggier than Calvin Coolidge. Holy cheese. That was just rude. I don't know what I was doing there. Almost feel bad. Bye-bye bed. At least his bed. Crack, he got to mid faster than I did. Alright, I gotta be sneaky McBean cheese about this. And sparing with my fireballs. No! Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. Alright, let's run it back, run it back. Well played. I kind of threw that though. I didn't get to mid fast enough. Hey, I guess Mr. Yellow Guy's going for me, so I'm gonna go for him. What the cheese? Okay, just gotta get Green's bed. Did they actually? Did he not see me, or was he just being stupid? Or both? Oh, I'm going for the wrong guy right now. Let's get mid again, because I don't want anyone else to get mid. Well, so on for that. Okay, this is gonna be a piece of cake. I mean, cheese. I don't want to be too cocky, but at the same time. GG. Well played. Alright, that was not surprising, honestly, just because this is my natural habitat with my 240 Hz screen, motion blur, 2000 FPS, whatever the heck. So yeah, honestly, wasn't really expecting to lose there, no offense, and I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. But yeah, this GPU is significantly better. Minecraft is kind of a dumb test because it's more CPU bound. I was only doing Minecraft to just show how bad the GT 710 was, not how good this GPU is. But let's show how good it is with an actual benchmark. Alright, I don't think anyone was expecting it to get beat by any of the previous GPUs. Well, let's just solidify its dominance by going with Furmark here. Let's run this. Let's see. Same settings. I want you to guess what FPS you think we're running. For context, GT 710 was, let's see, 4 FPS. 1050 was, let's see, 30 FPS. And this one is, let's see, 207 FPS. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument for either of the previous ones for honestly anything. We're just absolutely cooking right now. I don't, like, yeah, this video was not pointless. It was kind of just funny. I was just wanting a reason to show off the 1050. But there's a reason I spent $300 on this GPU to upgrade when I started with a 710, with a GT 710. So if you needed proof, there's your proof right there. 210 FPS. It probably does even better in Vulkan. Yeah, not even need to worry about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what you thought in the comments below and what GPU you have, and I will see you guys in the next one.